All right. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? We're having a good weekend. Get the show started, shall we? Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope everybody's had a great week. Mine was pretty chill, eventful, but chill.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Hey, what's up, Dark Side? Freddy, what's going on? T Bobby, hello. Cyrus. Hi, hi, hi. Everybody's doing well. Veronica has the flu right now. So we've been dealing with that. She tested positive on Thursday. So we've just been keeping her home and medicated. She's doing all right though. You can tell she has the flu. She's running and dancing and everything like that. Now you take her temperature, see there's a fever, but the medication keeps it at bay. Um, my second oldest, Allie, she qualified for the state science fair. She had regional science fair Thursday and got first place in that. So now she's going to the state science fair at the end of March. So that'll be fun. Veronica, the youngest. She came home Wednesday, a little weird. Like, not we couldn't tell she was sick, but she was very fussy type stuff. Thursday she woke up with a bellyache and was just again acting more weird. Ended up she had her normal yearly checkup on Thursday, and then when they were doing the yearly stuff, she had a fever, and then they tested her for flu and COVID and stuff like that. She tested positive for flu A, and they gave us instructions on what to do with all that. So she's been home since then. Same with September Girl. Just kind of waiting our turn, I guess, at this point. Hey, what's up, Functional? Hope all's well with you today. Just noticed you're streaming. Nice. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, we're just getting started. Just getting started. So yeah, it's been an eventful week. Mom was supposed to come over this weekend, but I texted her to let her know to stay away in case I don't need anybody else getting sick in the family. I cleaned our restroom today, our bathroom, cleaned the shower, cleaned the floors, cleaned all the things. I gotta do the kids' bathroom after the stream. I was supposed to do it before the stream, but I had lunch and then didn't feel like doing anything after that. So now we're going into the stream. After the stream, gotta cook dinner, clean that bathroom. That'll be one chore done this weekend. Then tomorrow, groceries, more gaming, hopefully. Have a real bad itch to play like a Path of Exile or Diablo or something style game. I have a real bad itch for it. So I've been kind of just looking at builds. I've been playing some Dreadmist off stream, which kind of scratches that itch. But the experience delegation in Dreadmist kind of stresses me out. I like the gameplay in Dreadmist. I just if you've played it, you know what I'm talking about. You have to, as you level up, you get bulk XP, and then you have to spend that XP on your attributes, experience, and skills. And that part of customization is kind of overwhelming. What's up, Parmesan? How you doing? Darren says, I just downloaded Divinity Original Sin 2. Yeah, Jorm and Nid were trying to get me to get that. I haven't bought it yet. I probably will play through it, but we just finished on Tuesday. We finished Baldur's Gate 3, and my plan right now is I'm going to go on Tuesday nights. We're going to see Halls of Fate content. I'm going to run through the newest expansion or continue running through on my Templar, finish that out, and then after that, I'll see where I'm at game-wise. But as of right now, no official plans to play Divinity Original Sin 2. I do want to, I just don't have a plan to do it right. I know, don't they have a new one coming out? And there's a few other games I'm looking at that I kind of would like to do a complete playthrough on stream, and that's about the only time you all make me finish it. So I might there's some other stuff I've been looking at, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But my main goal next is to complete the newest expansion in EQ2. I need to run through the signature timeline, get that done and off my plate, and then after that, I'll see where I go after that. Yeah, like 2 years from now. Nice. That's a few weeks for me. What's up, Grug? Grug, we finished the Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know if you watched the VOD. You were the main attraction there for a while in the final cutscenes. I did your character no justice at all playing it, though. You were basically just a meat shield for me, so I apologize. I did not play your character right, and I did not equip him right, but you got okay gear. And, you were doing you killed, what's her name by yourself, which was phenomenal. I don't know if you saw that part. Actually, not by yourself. Jorm did break down Jorm, got through the, whatchamacallit, and then you pretty much did the rest of the damage on it, and then I think Jorm might have did some damage too, but you did most. Oh, it's all good, Greg. You're fine. I appreciate you trying. Hyped about Crimson Desert coming out next month. Yeah, that does look interesting. I was watching some gameplay, like, videos or announcements on it anyway. Does look interesting. It's a single player though, right, Dark? Yeah. I need to start well, I don't know. Let me keep that in. Hoping to get 60 today. Yeah. Want to get 60 on the Warlock today. That's the plan anyways. Already just logged in. Haven't heard from Q. I'm assuming Q will be here today. Water to Freddy. But yeah, we finished Baldur's Gate 3 last Tuesday. It was a nice almost 5-hour stream. Paid for it the next day because I was tired as crap. Actually, I was tired through from Wednesday to Thursday. I was useless mentally. Caught up on sleep Thursday night for the most part. But yeah. Just joining us. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Don't forget, chat, you can enter channel currency giveaway. We do it at the end of the stream. 5,000 copper to one lucky winner. All you got to do is type exclamation point enter for a chance at winning. ENTER. What else? I logged in last night. I was on the Necromancer doing some Darklight Woods stuff. Played a little Dread Mist while cooking dinner. Haven't played any other games, really. Haven't done much. Been cleaning. That time of year, chat. I'm gonna have to start planning the outside activities soon to get the yard back in shape. I don't think we have any more. I mean, I guess it's a little early to say that. I don't think we have any more cold spurts coming. even though the whatchamacallem saw his shadow. So isn't that 6 more weeks supposedly or some crap like that? Groundhog. But my grass is in bad shape. I have to mulch. I have to find out if these plants died or if they're just pretending to be dead. I have some plants in front of the house that I gotta either rip out or replace or fill in. Honestly, I kind of hope they're dead because I don't like them. They touch the house and I always have to trim them. I don't like it when plants touch the house. Ruby, what's going on? Is this stream for 24-hour fights in Varsoon? Not 24 hours, and currently we're sitting inside Sanctum of Scaleborn. You got probably 2.5 hours, maybe 3 of some Sanctum content once everybody gets here. You're having a good weekend though so far. Staying warm or chill, depending on where you're at. Been watching some Olympics stuff off stream or listening to it anyways. September Girl's been watching more than I have. No, you probably don't like talking about work when you're off work, but do you enjoy being a sysadmin? I do, Parmesan. hmm I think I enjoy my sysadmin responsibilities because of the field that I support. So, without going into too much, I am a state employee, but I work for a certain state agency that it feels very beneficial for the people I support. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do complain a lot about them, but I would not. The people that I support, I would never do that for a living. What they do, so I enjoy supporting them. I enjoy teaching them and bringing new things to that environment. So I enjoy it. It's been good to me. Mentally exhausting, but it's been good to me. He says I'm on Rebus's ignore list. No, did I miss something?
Ruby, I just redeemed VIP.
Oh, Ruby with the VIP status. All right, hold on. Oh shit, I missed all this in guild chat. Rebus, are you okay climbing 2 towers in Maj Duel first for XP gathering? Have a look at. Oh yeah, I've looked at Apega and I've actually played some of their playtests before they released it recently. Well, not released, but early access. Did a little bit of beta testing for Apega, Ogia, however you pronounce it. It's fun. I enjoy it. I'm just waiting for 1.0 now. I saw enough when I did the playtest. I'm like, yeah, I like this, and then I'll go back to it when it releases. Yeah, I can come help with that. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Did y'all already start heading this way? We can do towers tomorrow if you want. I mean, it's whatever. Or we can we're waiting on you anyway, so I mean, we can just start in here and then before we close out the stream, go do the towers maybe. Like just save what do you think? Like save 30 minutes? and then go do the towers at the end or finish it out. Don't know if I deserve this, but the points to spare. No, if you can buy it, Ruby, buy it, because what happens is once I run out of VIP slots that people that have purchased them, you'll be able to purchase a steal. So then I'll give a list of people and you can steal VIP from them. That's the end game. But let me go ahead and get you VIP status. Remember where it's at. Your rewards. Rolls. And then we're going to add new. And we're going to do Ruby. Is this the right one? Maybe. Am I looking at the right Ruby? Hold on. Let me make sure I got the right Ruby. Yep, the right one. Roles VIP. We're currently at 29 out of 40 VIP slot. And save. All right, Ruby, you should just be able to refresh your browser and you'll get the little diamond icon thing next to your name. Darkest Cola, thank you for that. I appreciate the tier 1 sub. 31 months of support. Super appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'm clicking the wrong buttons here. Shit. There it is. I'm currently looking at sysadmin for the future, just for internships or something right now, though. I got you. It's not, I mean, it's not a very appreciative, no. People do appreciate you, but you don't get a lot of thank yous as a sysadmin. People are always mad when they talk to you, and then they always assume that you're mad because they are mad. So, like, if you don't have any customer service skills, past skills, it's hard to talk to people sometimes. Or walk them off that ledge, if you will. But very thankless job. But when things are working great, it's awesome. There's a lot of planning, note taking you got to do. Oh shit, what do we
Let's
got?
test this with a mild amusement. Errors are red. My screen is blue. Someone help me. I've deleted sys32.
Nice. Thank you with the 100 bits, Ruby. Appreciate that. Thank you, Ruby, with the 100 bits. Any news from Q? I haven't heard from Q. She'll probably, I mean, we can start crawling. She'll log in when she logs in. We'll save a spot for her. I mean, if Sai is okay with healing. Hello. Yeah, I did see that Darkest Cola. It's sad. Really sad. I was looking forward to Ashes. But there was a reason we didn't buy in early. We learned our lesson with that one. Mainly, I mean, we've learned it games that actually went to release, but like, oh, you did buy your way in? Yeah, it's sad. Especially when they went to early access, a lot of people, I think, pulled the trigger on it there, and I was just like, mm. But then when I started seeing the reviews of people that were in early access, I was like, oh boy. not early access still. It's still alpha, right? And then I was like, yep, not getting that. My end game is pen tester, but just need to get my foot in the door. Yeah, I hear you. Pen testers are great. Paid decent for that too. Had to deal with a few. It was very alpha. It was barely a game and just very first quest, kill 5 orcs. Yeah. The heck is the Sentinel's cafeteria? I have no idea. Where'd you see that? Is that a quest update? On my quest, I was looking at Soul Survivor. Hmm. Need to kill stuff in the summoning room. I mean, the animator room. Fuck, I can't type. All good, sigh. There were quests for the first 10 levels that I couldn't find anymore, and it was all crafting and grouping to gain XP. The mobs were all the same, etc. The XP was slow. Combat was janky. The entire game looked like it had 6 months worth of work with the budget they said they were spending on 800K a week. Damn. Hate to see it. Indie games are coming out more developed than games that have huge budgets. It's ridiculous to point when I will not spend money on early access again. Yeah. I don't It's weird though because I don't mind early access single player games or maybe not MMO games, but early access MMO games always are a red flag to me. I kind of treat MMOs now with the same way I treated them back in the day, which was MMOs don't have early access. You have alpha, you have beta, you have an open beta test, and then you have launch. There's no in between any of those. So if you're telling me you're in early access, is this a beta or is this an open test? open beta test for MMOs. Now, early access, like I bought in on Witchfire, and I'm glad I do because I enjoy Witchfire. I don't play it as much as I probably should off stream or on stream, but I really like Witchfire. It's not an MMO, it's a shooter, almost like an extraction type shooter, but it's really fun. And the progression of the game seems really good. They've done a lot of updates on it. I'm happy. It was money well spent for me. But like MMO, I'm gonna avoid all the early access MMO stuff. Unless they give me a key. I'm not gonna spend money on a key for testing purposes, but I will. You give me a free download, I'll help out. I'll do a few tests, learn a few things, right? But I'm not gonna spend money to test. Did early access on Baldur's Gate 3. Had to get that game. Yeah. I didn't test Baldur's, but I'm happy I paid full price for the game. It was fun. And I didn't even do everything in it, but it's fun. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't have an itch to, you know, play more BG3. I think if I do play BG3 again, I'm going to do it in a solo aspect and play with the in-game characters kind of scenario, but like had a lot of fun with it. Very pretty, immersive game. Another game that's on my list to do a playthrough, like a full playthrough, is Cyberpunk. I have that game. I've played a few hours into it, and I really want to play all the way through the story of the game. It's something I have to set aside time for. Respawn, what's going on, man? He says, I agree. I think we need to get back to how MMOs were originally developed and get away from this whole early access Kickstarter stuff. Haven't noticed, but have you tried Monsters and Memories yet? Very EverQuest-like. I have. I've done a few playtests with Monsters and Memories. I have not done anything on stream with Monsters and Memories just because I know for the most part my community is not going to do Monsters and Memories for the majority of us, but I will probably play Monsters and Memories from time to time when it launches. But again, I'm not going to buy in early. I'll wait until 1.0, you know. But Monsters and Memories is a very niche game, I feel like. There's not a lot of the population that will sign up for Monsters and Memories. There will be the select population that had the old school EverQuest 1 experience that will play Monsters and Memory. Memories. Monsters and Memories. Eminem. Exactly. And hey, yeah, I understand, Freddie. That's why I haven't streamed it, because I know not a lot of my community is going to get behind that. It's a very, like I said, it's a very niche game. I think it'll do good for that, the people that do want to play it, though. Very nice. It's come a long way. Feels good. Definitely got that no life status to it. You could easily play that game only for a really long time. I don't know about in-game. I didn't get that far into it. but it's a pretty cool world. Thief trilogy. I played the original Thief, not all the way through, but I remember playing it. There was another game I remember I didn't finish, but I had a lot of fun with it. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it now. It'll come to me randomly. For some reason I want to say Dark and Light, but that's not it. It was a single player game. It wasn't a multi. Hope Q's okay. I would tag her in Discord, but she normally doesn't get back to me until after the stream. Either that or she's watching right now, and it's just like, huh, look at these guys. Leveling without me. See how it is. Whoops. Need to get to the table to the left of the side. Somebody needs an animator kill. Oh, that's Sai, that does. Oh, no? Hmm. I need the apparition chest. I need to fill the chest with these heavy discs. I need to inspect the holding cell near the armory to see if it's in a good place to put a listening crystals, and then I need 3 more tomes. 5, 7, and 8. I wonder if I should add that debuff to my spam macro. I'm going to. Maelstrom. Eneric Maelstrom. Keep an eye out for Tome. Tome 8? Okay. I'll try. I'm mainly here for the XP, but I will do my best to quest. Unknown command shit. I fucked up my thing. God damn it. There we go. Hey, the quest add to the XP. Yeah. I'm a lazy EQ2 player. I don't know if you've noticed that about me, Sai. Is Reva's level? Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's not hard to know. My attention to detail is subpar. Mantis says there are a lot of low-level players on Anashti Sul server. I think it's weird because I think there are a lot of low-level players on Anashti Sul, Mantis. I think most of them don't last very long because of the grouping scenarios that get involved with Anashti Sul, and I'm gonna try to explain. Okay, because you have two types of people when they make their first character on Anashti Sul. You have the person that will solo quest and group up when they get to that point when they need it. And then you have the player that logs in, creates the character, and tries to get groups right off the bat. And I feel like in Anashti Sul, you have to solo until about 10 for the most part. You don't, I mean, it's not required, but I think you have a better understanding of the gameplay and your character. And then once you hit 10, then you just start looking for group. And if you're looking for group, you're solo questing while you're looking for group. But I think a lot of people get discouraged by not getting groups or not forming groups, because then that's a whole nother thing too. You have to be able to, you see 3 people looking for group in your level range, send them invites. You don't have to have a plan, just get people in the group with you and then make the plan of where you want to go. And if that's solo quest, if you're doing solo quest as a 3-man group, that's good XP. If you're going to Wailing Caves or Black Barrow, that's good XP. Follow the dungeon timeline. And it doesn't have to be a full 6-man group. Yes, you probably get better experience as a full 6-man group, but 3 players can make more progress than a solo level 10 player. But I do find it, I don't find it very beneficial to group at like level 2 and level 3. I feel like you usually XP until about 10 by yourself, so you get the bearings for your character, you get your first set of gear in the books kind of scenario, and then once you hit 10, you start looking for the dungeon time. You'll start looking for Wailing Caves, Black Barrow, and then those will take you till about 18, 20, and then you start going over to Fallen Gate and Stormhold. That'll take you till about 25-ish, and then you go over to Varsoon, take that to 30. Well, now there's Crushbone, so Crushbone at like what, 20? Okay, Origins is dead at low level. Yeah, a lot of people think Origins is dead at low level. But last night I was playing on my low level, my level 18, and there were 3 groups advertising, looking for people. And it wasn't just like looking for a tank or a healer, they were looking for DPS. And that was last night about 6 p.m. Eastern, maybe 6:30. And in most MMOs, 3 groups looking for DPS at low levels, that's still low population, or some people would say dead. But in EQ2, I think that's pretty good for low level groups advertising for people at that. Especially when a server like this right now is kind of top heavy, meaning everybody's in that 60 to 70 range right now, trying to find stuff, low 50s or high 50s. One thing about Origins though, usually for the most part, every zone has I would say 10 to 15 people on it at any time. Granted, that's not a lot, but when you put all the zones, how many zones there are right now? Decent amount of people online. We got respawns coming up in here. You got blue feathers on them, so somebody needs them. EQ2 has always been the game where you need to find people to play with. You need to find regular people to play with. If you rely on the pickup or the pug groups, it's going to get kind of tough. But you have to find people that have the same play times as you and form a plan kind of scenario of when to play, when we're grouping, when we're doing. You don't have to plan what you're doing. Just step one is get the people online and play with them. Step two comes after that, because by then you'll have people in the group that want to do certain things. Yeah, I hope Q's good. I mean, she could have forgot today is Saturday, maybe. Oh, she did message me. Hold on. Yeah, she's not feeling too good, so we're going to see her Sunday. I'll see if I can find some leather or chain heels. Storm Rescue. I don't know if you're watching. I just read your message though on Discord. And players in here right now. Yeah, if anybody in chat wants to group up with us, if you got a leather healer or chain healer, let us know. We got a spot available today. We are high 50s. Well, actually, I'm the only level 59 person. Everybody else is 60, so low 60s would be nice. I don't need to say sorry, Mantis. I appreciate you, though. What server do you call home at the moment? No, now. I think my old servers are merged now. I was playing on Origins when it first came out. Gotcha. All right. Are you playing any MMOs right now? Oh, you were playing AOC? Oof. Yeah. I ain't dabble in EQ1 at the moment. I saw a lot of people were starting to go back to or giving Project Gorgon a try now. I've never played Gorgon, but I'm slightly on the fence thinking I need to do, because I usually give any MMO at least a month on the stream just to test it out, if you will. And I feel like I need to do that with Project Gorgon. It's been around for a while now, and I feel like I should just try it. But I've heard a lot of the AOC crowd looking at it. Granted, it's not graphically pretty like AOC, or if AOC was, I never played AOC, but from the videos, it looked kind of environmentally pleasing. Project Gorgon kind of looks more like a almost Lord of the Rings online-ish, a little bit, graphic style. I'm not into playing as a cow. I did see that on Reddit recently. The guy was putting their current experience with Project Gorgon, and he said he tried to fight a cow boss and failed, so now he's a cow, and people can milk him and stuff like that. And I was like, what? Or what? What? Oh, sounds hilarious, though. Oh, there's a book over there. Do I have... Oh, it's gone. Gabby's bringing an ad. You're all good, Gabby. More XP. Six players in here right now. Chocolita. What are you, Chocolita? Are you looking for a group? Will you be playing the new TLE server when it comes out, or just sticking on Anashti Sul? I mean, we try all... It depends on what type of TLE it is, Parmesan. I don't think they've released the event type yet, have they? Oh, 60 Fury. Yeah, it depends if they do like if it's gonna be like a I mean we try all the servers, right? Parmesan. So I mean I say that I right now Origins is like my home. I would also call it a very I have a home retail server. So like and Varsoon was my home TLE server. I didn't play I mean we did our permadeath challenge there on TLE, but it really just depends on where they go with the event type of server. So like if it's gonna be like a Kale Drackle type server or if it's gonna be something else, then depends. I mean, we'll try it though. Yeah, Varsoon's very dead. And I think they messed up. Well, Varsoon was great before Origins. Decent population. It was my home server before Origins. But what happened with that one was Origins launched, and then we all thought Varsoon was going to be closed down, like winded down and closed up, because they were on Velius, I think, at the time, or had just got Velius when Origins launched, or am I remembering this wrong? No, Varsoon was on Canark when I think. But now Varsoon has almost, they're just going to let that one catch up to retail. And I think if they would have notified everybody that that was the original plan, I don't think a lot of people would have left Varsoon to go on Origin. I think more people would have stayed on Varsoon. So yeah, it's kind of dead over there right now. Coercer ability, level 62. Master. Nice. Corso, what's going on, sir? Long time no see. Been at work so recently, I needed groups, but been loving the leveling on my brigand. Yeah. Let's go, man. We're chilling. Right now, we're just doing a little Origins XP grind over in Sanctum of Scaleborn, along with some quest updates when we find them. Have I checked out Aaron Shore yet? No, it's on my list though. I was just talking to a buddy at work about that one. Highly recommend, says Corso. Yeah. Definitely interesting. A solo played MMO. But that's what it's made for. Not like EQ2 solo played MMO, but like an MMO simulator. Simulated? Big update just dropped that added new class and guilds. Single player simulated MMO. Okay. Yeah. Can definitely see EQ influence throughout and some obvious EQ inspired items and Easter eggs here and there. Nice. That's awesome. All right, chat, give me just 2 seconds. I want to go grab another beer and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Nobody tell Q that we have another Fury in the group, okay? I don't think she'll be very happy. She's probably watching. Well, sorry, Q. And the Fury is a dark elf as well. He was going to be like, I missed one stream and I get replaced. What the hell? He's topping our DPS parts at times too. Wow. Shame. Furious. Both named her up. Yep. We got Animator. And Scorch Brow. do 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 do. Mate is here somewhere, Rebus. Hey, what's up, Sin? Happy Saturday. Treasure box. Forester ability. Tools of the Builder, level 60. Piece. Oh, ads. I may have did that. I don't know.
Zero C 0 just redeemed boss of the tavern.
Hey, haven't seen that command in a bit. What is it up to? 393 platinum. So somebody needs 394 platinum to become the next boss. Eventually that number will get to the point where the platinum whales will have to be the boss of the tavern. I'm working on a few other platinum redeems, kind of like that one. There's one where I'm working on a chest, lockpicking game for chat. I'm not done with it yet. I've got the basics in there, but I need it. There's a few things I needed to do. So there's going to be a lockpicking platinum redeem, and the other one I'm working on is a dragon encounter to use platinum on. For platinum, I don't know, because I can't see currency for platinum. Like I've tried to look to see, like, at least if I can, I don't know where it's at. I can see the bot currencies because I control those, but yeah, just to know, there's a few bot redeem things that I'm working on in the background to kind of help people spend through the plat or be more spendful, I guess. I really want the lockpicking one to work because I haven't seen a lot of people do something like that before. So I'd like to have like this random chest that just spawns in chat, and then you can use platinum to use your lockpicking skill to unlock it and get whatever rewards are in it. So one thing I've been working on. And then there's like this dragon raid encounter thing that I've been working on where it kind of acts like almost like a betting system. Whoever joins the raid uses the platinum, and then it has a chance of winning, and then you collect the percentage of bets donated kind of scenario. It's a lot. And I'm trying to keep them like EverQuest themed because that's the majority of our channel, the EverQuest stuff, so I'm doing it in that theme of mini game. Gnome punting, that would actually be really cool, actually. Another exquisite. That's 2 for the day. Wow. Silken Hands of Creation. Cloth armor, 17 intelligence, 17 wisdom, 15 health, 30 power. Increases combat regen by 3. They're not very good stat-wise, but the flowing thought makes me want to roll need. Guardian ability. I know Mastercraft it's going to be better. We'll probably be 61 and 60. Well, 60 and 61 for a while, so. All right, we need another bug healer. Leather or chain. Already said it's going to be a hard act to follow, huh? Their gear wasn't, you know, anything to be crazy about either. I was looking at their gear and I'm like, okay, that wise, unless they have all master abilities or expert abilities, maybe that's why her DPS was higher. I don't know. She had some level 35 pieces. I'll get into ACT after the stream and see what she was doing, but there was top 3 every entire time. I'm just spamming my macro. Is that worse or better? I don't know how my DPS compares. Better. Bad. Keeping an eye on looking for group. If I see something else that stands out, I'll send them another invite. I'm at 90%. Another 10% to 60. Oh, these beers are going down smooth, chat. That's dangerous. Duration is 6 seconds, does 400 to 700 damage on target encounter instantly and every 1.5 seconds. Just noticed Aaron Shore went on sale for 30% off this week, says Corso. Trying to get me to buy more games, man. I have like 5 I'm looking at right now that I should, they're all on sale too. Probably should just go ahead and pull the trigger on them, but I have no more time. I don't have any extra time to play them. They'll just sit endlessly in my library until I retire one day, and then I'm like, oh, let me play through my Steam library. All these classic video games. I need to click the chest. Who are you kidding? You still won't play them because you'll still be on EQ and EQ2. I was thinking that too when I said it then, so you're not far off. But in theory, once I retire, then, you know, I can just stream EQ and EQ2 all the time. So maybe we won't have to, we'll keep the schedule, you know, 2 to 3 days EQ2, and the rest of the week will be Steam library catch up. Oh, I'm out of power. I'm like, why am I not casting abilities? Apparently there were some spells I didn't update in my macro. Yeah, this is, the repeatable one. We'll get over there. It's on the other side. We's going around the room. Oh yeah, the ring event looks to be up, like Sai said. What book is... Oh, damn it. Who all's still doing tomes? Because everybody keeps taking them. Do. Inspect. Place the golden eyes in there. Wait. Exit. Do it again. Currently at 94.3%. We gonna try the ring event on top? Somebody got a crystal here to do something with? There's one behind this pot if somebody's got to click on it. Looks like a wanderer. Fortify elements. I think there's another crystal here. I don't know if anybody needs to click on it. One right here on this pillar. We're not doing the ring. We? Dragon of Doom. Outside. Way to go, sir. Dakota. Hand of the expert. And now I have verdict. Says Sigh. Hell yeah. There's another one up here. And then I think one more after this. There's one spawn that happens after this one. Give it a second. There he is. Exarch Duran's Zealot. Zealous. We should get a chest from this one, hopefully exquisite. $55 AA points. We got a treasure box with Advanced Jeweler 62, Advanced Sage 63, and an Exarch Clasp. 20 agility, 20 strength, 30 health, 45 power, 315 verse arcane. Looks like it's for all classes. Professor, what's going on, sir? Did my legend hunting on Kale Drackle LNL server this week. What an adventure, yeah. Kale Drackle's a perfect server for anybody that wants to do completionist work. I still have to figure out the plume stuff. I haven't done that on any of my characters. Isn't there like some quest you have to complete on Kale Drackle that opens up the plume slot where you can go to the vendor and talk to somebody to buy one on all the servers or something? For this plume slot on the character, the event slot. Since Kale Drackle has people on it now, there's always been people there. It's for people that are doing 100% runs of EQ2. That's what that server's meant for. Every time I've logged into it and then maybe one other was online, never seen more than that after the first couple of weeks. What's up, Toffee? Did you change to a new mic or changed some setting? Not recently. Why? What's going on? I mean, I do have a new mic. It's been a while, 8 or 9 months maybe now. I unlocked the green neck adorn, level 55, spirit of Dracula. Yeah, there's a guilds there. People are just there to help adventurers from other servers. I was amazed. Active guild doing weekly activities and all sorts. Nice. Sounds a lot more quiet. I don't know the word in English, I'm afraid. It's all good, Toffee. I mean, I don't know if it's more quiet or not, but because I'm peaking when I talk. So like I'm at that, like it's hitting my threshold there. But I don't know. Usually I feel like the mic when I listen to playback, my mic is usually louder than anything else. It's as if the mic was covered with something. No, I don't get any of that. Because usually I'll listen to like VODs. I'll listen to it on my phone. And then two, sometimes I'll play it back on just regular speakers on the computer. And then I also have my headset that I'll listen back on. Just to see what it sounds in those three scenarios to make it sound. The only thing I've noticed is if you're listening on like a TV. So I have had situations where like my living room TV, if I play it back on my living room TV, which has full surround sound stuff, that will sound a little muffled. But I don't think a lot of people really watch me in like a movie theater experience. So I don't really try to tweak it to that, but I do tweak it for it sounds best on mobile. So if you're watching me on a mobile phone, you're probably getting the best audio there. If you have high like a decent sound headphone, I think it comes off a little too bassy on this, but it sounds okay. And if you're watching with just normal speakers, it usually sounds okay, like just regular stereo. But I think the best sound comes from mobile for some reason, which is weird. But the only time I see the quietness is sometimes when I watch my VODs on like my living room TV, full surround sound setup. But I think that's usually just because it's trying to do weird things with surround. Watching on a laptop with two speakers, yeah, I'm not sure, man. Sorry. There's a book there. What was that? VI. I already have that one. I already got that one. Thank you, though. Too late. Yeah, two things I do tweak a lot, but sound is not one of them. I do mess with camera settings a lot. Audio wise, once I get it set and I've tested it, like I say, on the 3 playback devices, and then I constantly listen back to myself after the fact. Sound is something I don't tweak with or try to tweak with. Once I have it sounding the way I want it to sound, I usually just let it ride until I make a hardware change. Camera is about the only thing I tweak on a regular basis, just because of lighting and color and all the things. Windows will do some things with audio with updates every once in a while, but I now have clues for when that happens. So like but I can't really show you everything that's going on my right screen over here, but I have different levels over there. So when certain levels start doing weird things, that's when I know when to, and I usually do like a little test run right before I hit the go live button. So when those levels are being weird, I know that I need to look at the Windows settings because they probably got reset for whatever reason. Yeah, it does. And there's always the one setting too you have to constantly turn off where it tries to do the, what's it called? Hold on. There's a setting, I can't remember exact, like the spatial sound setting that keeps getting enabled for some reason. Also the Windows does the whole like choose when to lower stuff. What is it called? It's like the 80% and 20% thing. That generic audio enhancement setting gets, yeah. Level 62 robe, 20 stamina, 20 intelligence, 50 health, 50 power, 228 burst arcane. What's it look like? Oh, we've seen purple. Purple. My main is a warlock. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. 24 years and counting. Can't get enough. Love the class. Always have. I have some low B alds, but nothing quite compares to warlock. This is my first time leveling warlock, Professor. I normally main necromancer. That's like my go-to class. But when they do the event servers and now origins servers, I've been trying to play classes or level classes that I have not leveled before. And warlock was one that I boosted a warlock back on Plane of Magic when that launched. And I got that one to like 106 after I boosted, and I just wasn't, it was because I didn't start at level 1, I just wasn't understanding the playstyle of the class. But since I've been playing warlock on Origins, I have a more better understanding of it. I don't think I'm a very good warlock. I still enjoy necromancer more than warlock, but it's a fun class. You know, if things start sounding muted, I need to go check the two settings, spatial sound, and I think the actual culprit is muffled muted sounds, though. Yeah. Same as the Wizzy. Yeah, I liked Wizard as well. My farts are epic, yeah. They do big damage. Dancing Potato, what's going on? Was wondering, is the server pretty populated? I think it's okay. I think it would problem with the population on Origins dancing is that it's very top heavy, meaning there's not a lot of low level players. So some consider that dead population. I don't think it's dead. I think there's a decent population on Origins. It's probably one of the better event server populations, maybe even better than some live servers. But for the low levels, it can feel kind of barren because there's not a ton of groupage going on in the lower levels. Not saying you don't see people. Like right now, there's a level 19 Templar, level 15 Necromancer. There's a group looking for Stormhold right now. There's a 24 Mystic, 18 Brigand. Like there's decent lower levels, but lower levels meaning 10 plus. Which usually you're going to be solo until about level 10 anyway, so. You see that with nearly all the servers that have been around for a few months, sadly, yeah. Just curious, for the top heavy stuff, would be cool to relive my childhood around Shadow of Odyssey. Rise of Canark. I don't know if Origins is going to get to Shadow Odyssey, but they did recently announce that this server will be getting Canark. I don't know what version of Canark we're going to get. I don't know if they're going to fix the things that are currently wrong with EOF, but here, there's a crystal here. Do you need this one? I don't know if they're going to fix EOF before Narc releases, but what's wrong with EOF? There's some quests that are broken. Did they fix the mitigation stuff that people kept complaining about? I hear there's a lot of like in-game EOF stuff that's broken, Sin. I don't know for sure because I've obviously, you know how much I play in-game content here. But just the feedback that I see that people tell me about. A lot of the quests are broken kind of scenario. Gear has been crappy regardless, I feel like. This Origin is player versus environment, yeah. Fast. This one is PvE one. This is Anashti Sul. There is also PvP Origins, and I haven't checked the population on that server in a while. What is the name of that server now? I'm drawing a blank on it. I don't remember the name of the Origins PvP server. Dolzar? Dozcar. Jesus Christ, I was far. I was close. Dozcar. I was saying Dolzar. Something like that. I got you, Bass. Nice. Playing on the Origins PB as well. Sounds like they actually split from the original EOF. I remember correctly. They did a massive gear revamp back in the day in the original EOF launch. Well, I'm hoping something like that happens if they decide to launch Kunark. Kunark goes into beta in April for Origins, so we'll see what happens between then and now, I guess. Now and then. Whatever. Playing to 60 Dirge at the moment on Org. PvE. Nice. Fringia. Okay. Asco? Gotcha. I'm about to hit level 60. I'm at 97.9%. I enjoy Origins. It's not perfect. It's slow. The experience rate could be adjusted a little bit. Loot definitely needs a repass, like itemization wise anyways. I kind of want the expansion unlocks to mimic real time, meaning I don't want to get into the expansions every 4 months kind of scenario. And this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think they should just do the expansions as a real-time thing. Once a year, we get an unlock on that. So 1 year it takes before we get Desert of Flames from Shattered Lands. Another year we get, you know, Kingdom of Sky kind of scenario. Origins is not for the fast-paced action. It's meant for the slow rollers, if you will. I know that's not the popular opinion. Yeah, because I mean, they said the beta for Kunark will be in April, which I would, you know, guesstimate a month after that is when they would actually launch Kunark. Maybe even 2 weeks after beta, but who knows? I still think that might be a little soon, but that's just me. I mean, there are people that, you know, spend way more time online than I do that get the benefit of having the servers, the expansions unlock faster. No problem, Baz. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping in. Back in the day, the launches were like every 6 months, if I remember right, because they would do a mid-year drop, kind of like Isle of Mars stuff between KOS. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm saying on Origins, if they did one expansion per year and then do a mid-season, so every 6 months do the mid-season drop, and they could even, I mean, for the event servers, even do, you know, mid-season hunters or something. Like, just, you don't have to do the expansion packs or whatever, but I think the hunters were a nice addition on TLE servers. Granted, it became, you know, kind of annoying to have to focus on doing the daily mission, if you will, but was saying the new content every 6 months was an X pack, and then DLC launch. Getting X pack every 4 to 6 months is a bit much for Origins. Heck, might be much for Live. Yeah. Speaking of Live, I still need to finish the new Xbox. That's what we're going to be doing on Tuesday nights. Then, since we finished Baldur's Gate 3 last Tuesday, I'm going to knock out the newest expansion of EQ2 on Tuesdays. Even though y'all are making me play through it as a Templar. We'll finish it. Just make sure you take some power regen with you. Yeah. Yep.
Take your rest within the claws of the awakened.
Damn. Almost level 60. Once I had 60, I'd take it AFK. I'm at 99.4. So about 6 or 7 mobs. Had to do Netcastle again and the level 50 version, the return, after 20 odd years. It rattled my brain box. It's a lot. Great zone though, but it's a lot. Yeah. There's only a few that are like that. So you have Nectropos, all versions. I even say Runny Eye can be the same way if you're doing the quests in Runny Eye. It doesn't have the same like need to unlock certain things, but the amount of times you have to backtrack in Runny Eye is pretty excessive because you have to do quests and they'll have you inch farther into the zone then come back, inch farther into the zone. Death's Citadel, that's one that we experienced here on Origins, was just a pain in the ass the entire time, quest-wise. And at level, which we didn't do it at level. We were actually, most of it was green and gray, and we were still having a hard time. Soul Eye. Again, not a lot of unlocks, but the different tiers of that dungeon can be a little overwhelming. Sanctum of Scaleborn. I mean, the mob density in Sanctum is just unreal at times. Great for XP, but it can hit the fan real quick. Ooh, I'm at 99.9%. Damn. That thing didn't even level me. I'm at 100%. Still not even a level. There we go. Level 60. Finally, yeah. You can stop playing now, says we. People on my server are doing those ring events to boost leveling. If they kill the named, you get about 6 levels around. Oh, wow. Nice. Alright, I'm going to put Psy on follow real quick, and then I got to take a quick AFK.
I need to get my bearings.
Alright, yeah, give me just a minute. I'll be right back. I'm back. Got a buckler of, damn, 20 in wisdom? What does it look like? Oh. Lame. Looking shields are far and few between. Also typically locked behind the signature heritage quest. No, you're right. You're right. Sun says, I think the best, two of the best looking bucklers come from the Kingdom of Sky signature timeline. What's the flashing, like, invisible shield one that I'm thinking of right now? My wizard has it. Oh, that's the KOS one, is it? Yeah, they have that mage one. There's a second one that looks like a steam coming off here for off your arm for priests. Yep. The current buckler in the new expansion set is like an eyeball. That's kind of cool. And it does the same thing like the eyes in Kha'Zix Thul. It like follows you no matter which angle you're looking at. Yeah, it's pretty creepy looking. And there's different variations of the shield too. Like you have the free one from the chest when you zone in, but then they have the other ones too. There's like different versions of it. Colors get cooler, if you will. I was rocking it on my Templar, but then I switched to the Overseer set. There's a new Overseer set that's real nice. I'm trying to get a full set of it. The Flaming something. It's the new Overseer Daily appearance set. It looks really good. I don't know what character I'm going to put that set on yet. Probably the... I don't know. Maybe the Beastmaster or Beast Lord might get the new Overseer set. I need to inspect this. Well, I have a quest that says I need to inspect the holding cell near the armory to see if it's a good place to put the listening crystals. Oh yeah, that does look cool. It's funny that they let us look at these. Those are the two. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I think I like the red one more. Advanced Carpenter, volume 63. Drug says, "Sin save me. They should not have done away with all the base taxes." The Dune updates. Another game I haven't tried yet. Ornate test. Oh, I forgot. I'm 60. I got stuff I can equip now. I already got those gloves. Congrats, Freddy. Way to go, sir. Another level. Don't forget, chat, you can enter up on the channel currency giveaway. All you gotta do is type !enter for a chance at winning 5,000 copper bot currency. We'll play the sound effects and the mini games on chat. The next planned stream is tomorrow. Should be live tomorrow around 1 p.m. Eastern. For some more Anashti Sul action. I was going to say we killed it all, but there's 2 more left. Still can't believe I haven't found that tome yet. Sage Volume 62 and more leather boot. The fur. No fur, I guess. Doing all the damage. Ooh, Watchful Custodian just spawned. Apparently we need those or something. Oh, that's for the eyes. Never mind. Might play some Diablo 2 Resurrection tonight. Trying to finish watching Kaiju number 8. Getting pretty crazy. Finished Fallout last night, season 2. I liked it. Have I played Grim Dawn? No, I haven't. I've heard good things about it, though. What was the other one y'all were trying to get me to play too? Have to look at my Steam. There's another ARPG. Can't think of the name right now. One out of 6. Last Epoch. Yeah, that's the one. Another group in here. Sword and staff. Fixtures. Not a boxer group. An actual group. Is this the jail room that I need? I need to inspect the holding cell near the armory. Don't really care enough to finish the show. I think I'm gonna watch an overview video of season 2, as the first season was great, but the second season so far has been meh. Are you talking about Fallout, Dark? What are you talking about? Oh, Fallout. Yeah, we enjoyed second season. A buddy of mine said the same thing though. They said they weren't really feeling season 2, but I thought it was fun. It was a fun watch. One of the only shows that actually makes me want to play the game again. I was like, I could totally reinstall Fallout 4 right now, or New Vegas. Might be fun. I got a box for it somewhere. I like Fallout 4. They should have made that multiplayer. I never tried Fallout 76. Dorm plays it a lot. Isn't that their version of multiplayer, I guess? Fallout 76. I think that the first 5 episodes have been boring. And I don't really have the motivation to watch the rest. Oh. What's up, Darko?
Hello there.
We achieved level 60 today, chat. Go me go. Darko with the 24 months, 2 years of support. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the continued support. Thank you. 2 years.
Victory!
Wild. I'm doing all right. We're chilling. The youngest, Veronica, she has the flu right now, so we're kind of dealing with that. Um, my second, Allie, she won regional science fair Thursday. So now she goes to the state science fair at the end of March. So that's been fun to witness all that. Work's been work. Can't really complain about that. Still getting paid. That's a plus. Yeah, about it. Weather's been great. Today was a perfect day. Today would have been a perfect day for a golf day. I'm just saying for the golfers out there, but here in Florida anyways, today would have been a perfect day for golf. Right now it's 70 degrees. Got a low of 37 tonight. $70 degrees and sunny. Perfect. Perfect. 5 out of our servers died from a UPS dying. No. That sucks. Marco. Dad is currently out on the golf course. Hey. Yeah. It was for why won't it let me highlight this freaking quest? There we go. It don't really let me do anything. It just says the heavy door is solidly locked. Perhaps someone has a key to the door. Uh-oh. I aggroed frogs. My bad. I hit an AoE. We are north. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah. Community's doing good. I think everything today's been a successful day. Got level 60 over on Origins. Feels good. 10 more levels and we beat the game, right? At least that's what I'm told. Gabby, can you see if you can click on this door? Any plan for HOF PD nowadays? No plan on it, but I will be on HOF Tuesday because we finished out Baldur's Gate 3 last Tuesday. So I'm going to do the new expansion content on stream starting Tuesday.
I greet you.
Don't get an update in here.
Hello.
supposed to do in here? I need to inspect the holding cell near the armory to see if it has a good place to put a listening crystal. Now I'm locked in here. Anybody want to let me out? Hey, oh, there we go. Finally got it. I got the update. To return to Kavix. I had to sit like in the door. Weird. I had to sit like right here, Cabby, and just wait for it. And then the update finally hit. I didn't do anything. It just updated while I was sitting there. Maybe try jumping up on top of the... Uh-oh. Cabby stuck. Cabby might be stuck. Oh, you don't have this quest. Never mind, Cabby. You're good. Come on out here. Yeah, same here, Dark. I don't know what happened to Cabby. Have a good one, Darko. Yeah, I still gotta clean the guest bathroom this evening. I gotta do dinner. I'll probably do dinner and then clean the bathroom. That was fun. Where'd the frogs go? Oh, they're on the right. I see them. Oh, where'd they go? They disappeared. King Cyrus has to get him again. Stuff back up. Yep, it's all respawned. Oh shit. No. Oh no. I've fallen and I can't get up. Where is my... There he is. Do we want to try to do it before we call it? Like, how far? Or just wait and do it tomorrow? Oh, do again with Q present. That sounds fine. Yeah, let's do that. I need to get started on dinner anyways. Five. I need that one. So now I need 7 and 8. Walker and 2 stationaries. There's 11 players in here right now. I think I need to move that ability up. Large meaty bone. Good old vendor trash. Somebody asked me a question the other day, and I couldn't answer it properly, I guess. What makes a game an MMO? In 2026, what makes a game an MMO? That would have been an argument causer since Guild Wars 1 launched. Yeah. Manta says keyword is massive. Yeah, but like... It was I don't know, man. A hard one to answer today. Massive multiplayer online. And what defines massive? Like, is massive a player count? Is massive a map count? Massive is a player count? Okay. Well, I mean, we're playing EQ2 and it's considered an MMO, but there's not a massive player count. That's what I went to. Sin was the shared content is what I was trying to focus on. I was like, being able to play something within shared content is what I consider an MMO. Their example was, okay, so Destiny 2 is an MMO. And I was like, I'm sure. I mean, it's not the traditional MMO, if you will, but I mean, it can be considered massive multiplayer online, right? We said the ass of massive. Just because there are only 50 EQ2 players doesn't mean it cannot have 5 million players. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I guess it was just a question of what determines if a game is an MMO in 2026. Because most games have some type of online content or some type of online connection, if you will. It comes down to the player interaction for me, and it would be in it like. But then the argument was like, well, instancing, is that considered massive multiplayer? And it's a whole thing. Like, yes, because you can invite people to join you to do an instance version of something, so that could be massive. It's multiplayer and it's online, but I mean, I think the point was today it's hard to say or classify any particular one game as a massive multiplayer online game. Everything has got access to the internet. Everything has ways of playing with other people, especially online games. It's the massive part. Oh, there's a chest there. Inspect. Examine it. Use the gems. Yay, we finished vanishing rewards. It only took 2 months. We can finish it again. I'm done. I'm done with that. Sounds like we can do it again. Oh. To me, it has 2 qualifications. First, it must be online only. Okay. So I went to that too because I was said I had to have a login server, like being able to access it online at all times. Second, it needs to have one large shared server for its players. Granted, everything like EQ2 has multiple servers instead of just one mega server, but that is to hold over from times it was created. Back then, servers could manage raw number of players, so single mega servers were a bit less doable. Gotcha. Okay. Shared server. So, online, only accessible online, and shared content. Otherwise, it's just a single player game with multiplayer capability. Would you consider The Division an MMO? So we have come to the conclusion that MMO means MMO. Yeah, exactly. I think so. You interact with others in an open world. Jesus freaking Christ. What the hell? I think so. I read that. My bad. Would Valheim be an MMO? Ever played Valheim? Oh, yep. Talk to emissary. He gave us a smoke vials of escape, teleports caster, and the caster group within the zone. Interesting. That's an interesting item. Applies smoky retreat when activated. Teleports caster and caster's group within the zone. It doesn't say where. I'm assuming it's to the zone end, but that's an interesting item. Oh, there's 5. You only get 5 of them. Thanks for the group, everybody. The tank and we appreciate you. Heals, Sly, damage. Appreciate you guys as well. Freddy, Gabby, myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I probably need to go empty out my bags. I do. Just Eve accessing. Gotcha. So we got level 60 today, chat, and another bubble in a little bit into level 60. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. But that's going to do it for me today, chat. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Go figure out what we're doing for dinner. I got to do some more cleaning. And get ready for tomorrow. I know, color me shocked an old school MMO player uses the old school definition of an MMO, right? Yeah. I mean, it's a hard one. And that's what I told them when they were asking me. I'm like, I don't know how to answer this. Because everything has changed, I feel like. MMO was easier to explain back then. Now, there's so many different types of MMO that I don't really think there is one MMO anymore. Like it's the category with multiple subcategories instead of just being its own category. I don't think it's to the point of is a hot dog sandwich, but I mean, we're getting there. Okay. Did everybody interrupt? I was going to interrupt. Twitch chat, we got Wee, Cyrus, Bobby, Freddy, Cabby, Grug, Darkenside, Sen, Darko. Over on YouTube, we got Cyrus, Wee, Sen, and Darko. We got some double dippers today if they win. Sadly, true MMOs are rare nowadays. Yeah, you're not wrong. All right, if you want a chance at winning some bot currency to play the sound effects and the mini games, all you got to do is type !enter ENTER for a chance at winning. You can do that on Twitch chat and over on YouTube chat if you're watching over there. Appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with us today. You don't mind doing the free button clicks, if you will, do the follows on Twitch and the subs over on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. So YouTube actually has more clicks because you can do the likes as well, and that also helps with the algorithm stuff. But appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the support today as well. We got Darko with the 24 months of support, Ruby Eye with the 100 bits, Darkest Cola with the 31 months of support, and then Ruby also redeemed her VIP access chat. So appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They don't perform like they used to. I just don't think they don't. Yeah, one they don't they don't perform monetarily like they used to, and that's what the investors want right now. Investors want not necessarily the income. They want the big income as quickly as possible, not really the overtiming, if you. So yeah, it's wild here. All right, Twitch has stopped, which does not really work with True. The winner today on Twitch chat is Grugadoon. Wow, Grug hasn't won in a bit. Appreciate you, Grug. Thank you for entering up. Let me go ahead and send this over to Grug. 5,000. MMOs are long-term investments. They are, people and content-wise. Because you have to have good people, and you have to have people that are motivated to continue making original and new content, which is not cheap. MMO light. Oh no. Let's not go down that hole. All right, entries on YouTube have stopped, and the winner this afternoon is Sin. Congrats. Congrats, Sin. If no one wants to really invest actual time and effort anymore, it's mostly killed him. Yeah. Oh, well. All right, chat. I'm done. I'm spent. All right. Next stream tomorrow afternoon. If you haven't been here before, appreciate you stopping in. Thank you for hanging out with us. Discord link is in the chat. If you need to reach out to us about anything, you can hit us up over there. I'll be live again tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. All right. Everyone chases the quick fix. They want their shiny without the work to get it. So listen. Do some. I get it. All right, everybody. Y'all stay safe. All right. Be good humans to each other, please. And we'll see you tomorrow afternoon if I don't see you off stream, of course. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. See you next time. Oh no. Didn't land in time.
Run.
Shit. Oh God. Alright, I'm running. How is she shooting me from that far away? The fuck, man? Buy for free. We've been defeated. That was my first time dying in Lord of the Rings Online so far. You've been defeated in battle and must choose to revive where you are or retreat to a safe area to recover. You may only revive every so often, so choose wisely. Revive for duh. Careful. Last time we're seeing YOLO, guys. Oh, 29 Ogre Necromancer, 20 Sage. YOLO is gone. I can't kill this guy. Alright. My bad. The Butcher. Excuse me. Jesus Christ, that got close. No! Oh, no, it didn't